Welcome back, everyone. Summer is fast approaching, and with it, we hope our kids get outside, that they're active and stay healthy. But it is not always easy to motivate all kids to get out and play. This past week, the First Lady, Michelle Obama, was in Wisconsin to launch a new initiative. It's called Let's Move in Indian Country. And with us today, we have Dr. Alex Adams from the UW Pediatric Fitness Clinic. Dr. Adams, first of all, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
You have been working with, in particular, the Native American population now for quite some time. Talk about why there's a need to have a special initiative for this population.
So this is a population that has very high rates of diabetes and heart disease. In particular, in Wisconsin, has some of the highest rates nationally. And Native Americans in particular have very high rates of childhood obesity, pretty much among the highest among all minority groups.
So why did Wisconsin get chosen? I mean,
so that's a particular honor. That's very exciting for the Menominee Nation to have been chosen. So the initiative was here because the Menominee children worked so hard on doing the Presidential Fitness Challenge, and the majority of them completed that. And this is one of the reasons that they were chosen. They also have a very long history of prevention initiatives in Menominee that have been very successful.
Oh, that's great. Talk about the reaction of the kids to the First Lady was here.
So the First Lady actually didn't come.
She didn't come.
Her representatives came from her office, as well as people from the Department of USDA and Indian Health Service, as well as other dignitaries.
There was another special guest that the kids really took to.
And I'm going to forget his last name, but he's a hero for kids because he's on the Twilight series, and he's I guess the werewolf. So the kids were very excited about him coming.
Very nice. Kids ranging in age took part. I mean, it looked
so we
like
had kindergarten through 8th graders, both from the Menominee Tribal School as well as the Menominee School came. And this is one of the canoe races that they did. Sort of a portage race. They did all kinds of fun things.
So these are kids right now that are really working to make a difference in their future health.
Yes, they're working very hard.
What are the cornerstones of this Let's Move initiative, Dr. Adams, that we can all learn from, that we can all take home? Because there are a lot of us,
right.
You know, if we don't have them ourselves, we know of friends that really have a hard time pulling their kids off the computer. It's a beautiful day. Go out and play. What can we take away?
So I think, especially for the summer, when kids do gain a lot of weight, it's very important to figure out how can we get kids outside, how can we get them active and moving, how can we really unplug them and get them outdoors. So creating fun things to do, and that's what the Menominee group was doing. They did all kinds of crazy stuff outside, water games, you know, etc. The main thing is,
those kids.
Yeah, those were all the kids, and they all got T-shirts. They also won the School Health Award that day, which was very exciting for all of us who've been working with them for a long time.
For all of the families, though, that you tend to see here locally, you know, what is some of the best advice that you could give for encouraging an active lifestyle over the summer?
So I think move with your children. Get outside there with them. Don't, you know, when you come home and it's a nice day and you've been inside the office all day, go outside and, you know, take a walk.
Ride the bikes.
Throw the basketball around, throw a frisbee around, ride the bikes, do things with them, because they have a hard time unless they have friends in the neighborhood to get out by themselves. You need to be moving with them. I think that's probably the best advice I can give this summer.
And it's great advice.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Adams, thank you so much. We'll post a link on NBC15.com under news links if folks want to learn more about the initiative itself, as well as to the Pediatric Fitness Clinic. Always great to see you. All right, Alex, thanks so much for coming in. David George has a final check on your forecast, and we come back.